it's a brand for the customers in the local market.
Yeah. So today, next we will show you a machine that can satisfy all your needs.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That's what we do and our advantages.
Yes. Okay.
So next we'll show you some details about these machines. Today we want to show you.
Oh, this one. 25S, and we call it air screen cleaner with gravity table. And next, let my colleague Mr. Edward to introduce these machines to our customers.
Yes. Next, let me show you some the structure details. First, we see here is the ultra low speed and no broken elevators. Here displays is a brand name in the surface. And second, we see here is a air screen. We call it the dust remove system. It's an air screen like this place with a handle. And the other side is a circulars to remove some of the lead impurities and dust maybe from the top to the bottom. And another point is this front sieve to remove some of the smaller size impurities. And then the materials will flow to the gravity table at this whole place. In the bottom is a fan to blow the air to the top, to the table. And now this place is a gravity table with the size for the different materials. And after this is the outlet in the last place. And this is the whole structures for these machines we can see here. And these machines we say have too much the advantages.
So as you mentioned, this machine is a multi-function, and include elevator and air screen cleaner and gravity system, right?
Yes.
And so can we introduce some every frame, every structure, and what is its advantage and what is function?
Yes, every part what they do and for the details
and our advantage.
Yes, yes, of course. Show me.
Okay. This one.
Yes, this one we show some the details of the machines. Now in other side is clearly for these machines. First here is a circulars called the dust remove systems, and it's an air duct here, and we see in this place in the Chinese name is vertical air screen in the blue note. And this is a front sieve. See here inside is a sieves with a frame and to remove the smaller size impurities. After this is a gravity table. Here from this place, this part is a gravity tables, and in the bottom is a blower to blow the airs from the bottom to the tops. We know because of the gravity, the grains on the surface of the gravity table, and the good materials will go back to the outlet, and the lead impurities will go down to this place. There is a smaller outlet to discharge the lead impurities, and then this place is an outlet with 2 layers of sieves to remove the big impurities, and also the good materials will flow from here and then go to the exit. Then we can use a bag and to take the farm products here.
Or maybe we could use other machines to bring the materials to other such as silo and maybe packing machine, right?
Yeah. If you want to connect this machine with the other machine like the this donor, like the gravity table with the vibration grader or the packing machine, we can use an elevator here to connect with the exit. Then we can make a we call it processing plant.
Okay. Next.
Yes.
Okay.
And another side is for the whole size of these machines. That's when we want to, if we want to load in the containers, so we need to consider the whole size of the machines, which part we can remove, because you know
which part?
Which part?
I mean this about the height and the length. Sometimes we have to, for we can load the container. Load this machine to container. We need to disassemble some parts. So normally, which part we should to disassemble it?
First, if we need the elevator, we can remove it. The ultra low speed elevator, and also the top, the air duct. The air duct we need to remove, and also like the front sieves. If you want to change, you want to let it in the machines, then you can put it here. And this place, the 4 screws, maybe we can turn around and make it down to the machines, because the height is in the top now. If you want to load the containers, we need to make the height in the lowest place. Also, this is the hopper, and we need to remove. Also, maybe normally it's like this part, because normally we load these machines with these donors and the gravity tables. Normally it's used the 40 feet containers. The height is no problem.
No problem.
Yeah.
Is there any customers that who want to remove such as cyclone? Because when we install the production line, there may be some space problems. So we have to take off to get the cyclone off this machine and to install the cyclone in another place. Separately. Can we do that like separately to install the cyclone?
Yes, no problem. For the fan motors and cyclones, we can remove it in other place. And also for the exit of these machines, we show here is the exit. Also can remove it.
Okay. And also we mentioned that use this machine we can clean. We can process some different materials. Sometimes. Please have a seat. Sometimes the soybean. For example, for soybean and the size is different with sesame. Right?
It's a big size and the smaller size. It's a difference.
Difference. So when we clean these different materials, different weight, different size. So is there any changes? We need to change some parts?
Yes, we know these machines we have three pieces of the sieves. Sieves in the front sieve and in the back outlet. There are different sieves. One materials use the 3 pieces of the sieves. So if we want to clean the sesames and the soybeans, use this one machine. So we need extra sieves for the soybeans. And also another point is for the gravity table, because the materials size is different. So we need to change the whole size of the gravity table. So also we need the extra.
Considering that the size and the weight, is there any? Should we change the volume of the wind?
Yes, in the under the gravity table, it's blowers. We need to control the volumes for the fan.
Can you show us how to change these parts and how to adjust this function?
Before, if you clean the sesames, we use 3. Like the 3 powers motors, and now we just need a board to close.
Can you show us on the picture? Okay. Which one?
Show me another. Yes. Now for the smaller size, like the sesames, if we want to use the machines, we need to use a board to close this part of the fan motors, because the airs will go from here. The airs will into this place because the fan is here below the outside airs go into the tables, then to the top. So now if we want to clean the smaller size materials, so
we have to close this,
yes,
to smaller this.
Yeah, in two sides, all have this the board we need to close here.
Yeah.
If you want to clean the big size materials, then you can remove the board here. It's okay.
And also we have to change the gravity table.
Yes, at the same time, so like the sieves and the gravity table and the sieves here in the exit, all we need to change.
Okay.
And the other place is the same.
I wanted to know how the materials to go flow.
Go flow. That's it.
The flow part.
Yes, you can show me another picture.
This.
Yes. So it's the flow pictures for the materials from the elevators to lift, then to the air screens and to gravity table. It's a whole pictures. First, it's a elevator here, and there is a hoppers. We need to feed in the materials from the hoppers. Then the elevator will lift the materials then to the top, and the materials to feed in from this is windows. We can see the situations for the materials.
What is the function of this window? From this glass window, we can see what?
To make it the materials after the elevators will be smoothly to the air screens. Yes. Okay. Or if some problems, this place may be blocked, so we need to see here, and there is a window. We can see the situations here, and after this, materials will flow to the vertical air screens, and you know, this is the dust remove systems, and some the dust and the lead impurities, like the smaller leaves, will be discharged to the air. Yeah, maybe
some parts is
and will discharge from the air duct then to the cyclones. And another point is after that the materials will go down and flow to the front sieves. This is the second point, and because the front sieves is to remove some the smaller impurities, like the smaller size. Because you know, if the too much smaller size they'll go into the gravity tables, the table's whole size may be same as the smaller impurities. Then what's the problem will happen?
We will go with the materials. I think.
So if on that situations the gravity table may be blocked.
Yeah, maybe blocked, and it will affect the result, the final results.
Yeah, yes. So after the materials go into the gravity tables, because the gravity and the lead impurity will go down to the back, and the fan materials will go to the outlet and discharge by here. And this is blowers to blow the airs from the bottom to the top, and this is the whole flow structures for the materials for these machines.
Okay. After your introduction, I know how to the materials in flow, and so is there any other machines we can match about this machine?
You may match is for which functions, and it depends on which impurities you want to remove.
Stones, maybe there must be. We cannot guarantee that all the impurities will be removed by this only one machine, right?
But what we guarantee is for the 99% for the dust and some the lead impurities. For the beans, if we want to remove the building seeds, the insect seeds, and the molding seeds, and so on, like the broken seeds. So we also need the gravity separator. And also, if we want to remove the stones and we want to grading in different sizes. So we need to other machines to connect with these machines.
Yeah. So we can use this and clean different materials.
Yes.
And we just mentioned that we can lower the energy consumption. And so, what is the power about this whole machine?
Whole machine is 14.3 the powers.
Oh, no more than 14 power. It's low power.
Yes, it's a lower power.
So, if I want to, is there any machines can my customer will ask me for grading.
Separating different sizes.
Yeah, I don't want to add the vibration grader, and I want I just want to use this 25S machine. Can we use this machine for grading?
Only this machine is for grading?
As I know, we have another machine that can, grading, sizing, maybe sizing, and also gravity table. This multi-function.
You say it's similar machines.
Yeah, similar.
We can also do because for the Sesame is same.
Yeah, because after all, there's some other materials used needed to grader, right?
And
I mean to separate the different size.
The air's green, the gravity, the grading in the same machines connections.
Yeah.
Of course, we have that machines. Let's see another machines.
Okay. This we mentioned the vibration grader.
Yes.
But I wanted to use this vibration grader. I don't want there are two parts. There are two machines. You
don't want two parts of it. You want to make it a connection in one machine.
Yeah. Such as like this.
So that's also the request for the local market. Maybe some customers they want to use these machines to clean the materials. Right?
Yeah. What is the difference for this one from just Esper one?
For these machines, first is the elevator. It's the height to, our normal, the height of the elevator is about 3.4 meters.
Yeah, 3.4 meter. And this one, you mentioned that we have to add some, maybe add 1 or 2 meters.
Yeah.
I think add 1 meters to the elevator. And
1 or 1.5 meters of the height. Then also we need to use the pipe from the elevator exit then to the feed in the inside for the machines.
Because we can see here's a little different with the 25S, and we use extra added elevator to this machine. And
yes.
Okay. Now let me introduce. What is the different this machine from the 25S? As you can see, this machine without elevator, and we have to use added more higher elevator to this machine, and it's different from that one. We have to use the separate elevator from this side, and the materials will go in this machine by the elevator to this. You can see here is an input hopper, and this input hopper, it can make the materials even, and it even go to the vibration grader to this part. You can see here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this box have 5 layers, and so 5 layers. Sometimes we can increase the capacity.
There is a board in the middles, and the capacity will rising.
Yeah, and then the materials will, with the vibration, the materials will go this part. Here is also a vertical air screen.
Yes,
right?
yes.
When the materials come out, and the wind will suck the light
Yes.
And the dust impurities from this part and go into
the air duct.
Yeah, the air duct. Go into the cyclone. The dust and the light impurities,
Yeah,
and also
yes.
maybe include the light leaves, right? Sticks, leaves, and maybe insects, and go into the cyclone.
Yes.
And then going through the air lock valve, and we will go outside. And the clean, after the clean wind will from this square duct and this pipe and the fan go out. Here we can see, here is a handlebar. We can use this handlebar to control the volume of the wind.
Yes, yes.
This way, we can use this way to control the volume of the wind, and also control the volume of this.
The volume of the air screens.
Yeah, yeah. So, this part can, control the what kind of materials we can to take out, and then the good materials will go down to this
gravity table.
Yeah, you can see here is a slope gravity table, and with the vibration, the materials on the table
Yes.
will be separated to two layers.
Yes.
The heavy seeds, the heavy grain, and the heavy grain and the fine products.
Yes.
Will on the
heavy in the
lower,
bottom,
lower.
Yes.
Close to next to the gravity table, and the light seeds or maybe light impurities will
Yes.
on the
in the top is
in the top
table.
Yeah, and go down in this side. There is a impurity exist on the other side, and the final products with the vibration will go up and go outside in this part. And here you can see here's a
exit.
Yeah, exit. And also there is a fan. What is the function about this fan?
This fan is also the same. The machine, the 25S we have introduced, and the fan is the same functions to blow the airs to the tables.
Yeah, its function is to make the materials on the gravity table separately, right? And with the vibration, then we can got what we want about the materials.
Yes.
Right.
So Daniel, I want to ask you, what's the difference for these machines? You think which is the most important, and what the biggest difference for these two machines I introduced, and 25S and this is 25S2?
I think it's according to after all, we have to accordingly our customers what they want.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. This I think this machine is more about more capacity, a little more than that one.
Yes.
Because there is a vibration greater, and also the power. I think this power is a little more than that one.
The big power difference.
Yeah, and other difference. My habit when I discuss about with my customers, I have to consider that what my customer need.
Yes. So the most point you have show us for the grading machines is different. It's a 5 layers of gradings.
Yeah.
So you tell me you want to grading the size, but you don't want to the two parts in separate. One is the 25S for the pre-cleaner, and one is a grader. You want to combine the machine this together. So that's what we have, and we can meet the request for our customers.
Yeah, we have to consider that to save the space.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, maybe 2 machines will take more space. Yeah, only this one we can save the factory space. When work we can save a lot. I think.
Yes, not only for the loading containers, also in the warehouse. Can make the space smaller space.
Yeah, and so when any about
anyone ask me about the machines they want to sell in this market?
Yeah.
Too many. Because you know the materials are too much in every countries, every market, every Africa, the Asians. What do we know? Make the examples for the grains is too much. So there are many the importers or the traders. They want to do the agent to show us machines. Because we also have the requirement, we want to show our machines to the world, to all the suppliers.
Yeah, we have sell like what we mentioned in the beginning of this living show, and we have sold to Africa, Asia, Europe, and America, and every year we, especially Africa, I think, every year we sold. Hundreds, I think, hundreds of, and more than that. More than
I think it's more than hundreds.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, but when do you sell this machine? How do you find your customer? I think.
Customers?
Yes.
You know, first we travel to the market every year. Have 2 times. To the market. Last year, how many travels for you?
Only one.
Only one.
Yeah, only one. India last August, and I've been there to take part in the BIEC. It's Bangalore in the exhibition center. I was there, and to take part in the exhibition, and I know some friends there, and they were kind to me, and to introduce a market and introduce some local factory to me, such as Agrosol and some others.
Yeah. So sometimes we have the same customers. They are from Indians.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes we know each other, and we'll travel the market.
Yeah. I came across such customers. When customer contacted with me, Daniel, do you know is there any customers in Africa? Then I introduce some customers from you to my customers, and they know each other well, and and also
because we have the big customers like the ATG, AST, and the High Seas, and some other companies for the sesames and for the peanuts and your materials.
Yeah, I heard a lot from my customers, such like what they say, and they doing their business big, and I think they have a lot of branches in
everywhere.
Yeah, not only in Africa but also in Asia, such as India. So
that's also why we travel for at least 2 times a year.
Yeah, because sometimes we have to solve the machine and do some after sales service.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, every year we go to the market for the after sales service and also for the exhibitions there.
So Edward, how many do you think?
Yes.
We are going to looking for some agents in Africa.
I think.
Is there any customers who wanted to be your agent in Africa?
Yes, I think it is our plan, and we need to expand the market.
Yeah. So this is our planning for looking for agents. We are looking for agents in all over the world, but some countries we have, some countries we don't have. So we are looking for our agents. So
please, no hesitate to contact us. Welcome.
Yeah, if you are interested in about what the machines what we have, do contact with us. Our contact information under the screen. And okay, so today I think our introduction will be the end. So okay.
And also, Daniel,
Yes.
We want to show the videos for our machines to let our customers see clearly about the details. I think it's very important.
Oh, sorry, I totally, I never forgot with that.
It's no problem. Let's go.
Okay, so next we will see some videos, which is in some Africa.
Yes. So it's the machines for the sesames. This is a hopper from here. We feed in the sesames. It's raw materials. This is the impurities go out from exit from the cyclones. It's also outlet from the gravity tables for the lead impurities and the big impurities. Now see here is the status of the gravity tables. And also is see here is a vibration grader, which you want for the two parts, the separate. This is a grading machines. We see the materials go out from the exit. It's very clean, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Normally for the sesames is more than 99%. Right.
But what is the capacity of this?
Capacity, this is for the sesames is normally is for the 5 tons per hour. But it depends on the raw materials, you know.
Yeah.
If some materials are after harvest have too much the impurities, too much the dust, so capacity will be different.
Okay. So this is the dust and light air lock valve. Right.
Also, is the I think it's the same. We can see one time.
Yeah.
I think we can see another machines for the new machines, which is similar as these machines.
Okay. So there you go.
It's also another video. This machine is in Sudan for the peanuts.
About the clean peanuts, what is the capacity?
Capacity is normally for the peanuts is 8 to 10 tons per hour. With air screen, with a gravity table, and also with a grader. And also normally we call this machine is combined machine.
Combined machine. Sometimes we have to accordingly to customers' needs.
Yes. Because
how to arrange the machines.
Yes. For these two machines, because some customers have no request for the space, for the warehouse space.
Okay. So, can we introduce what is exactly about this? You know, this exist.
This is a broken piece from the gravity table. Also with some shells. You know, peanuts. One is for the motions they want to make it down, and also for some the peanuts, the seeds also with the shells together. We need to remove, and some the smaller size peanuts and the insect we need to remove by the gravity table and the grading machines. In Africa, they use the 50 kgs bags to make packing by hand or by the auto packing machines. Auto packing.
Okay. So there's a final goods.
This is the unshelled peanuts.
Will come out from after the grading machine.
Yes. This is the final products.
Yeah, this is the final products.
Final product, yes. It's a very lower the broken rate.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the half and broken piece.
So we use different sizes to get the size what we want.
Yes, yes. Because the grading machines have the 4 layers.
Yeah.
Every layer have a different size for the whole size. It's different.
Okay. No sling. Okay. Now, just now we have watched 2 videos for cleaning sesame and the peanut, and both these combined machines installed in Africa.
Yes.
Right.
And after today's, we will show other machines like this donor, the gravity table.
Yeah.
And
maybe in the next, or maybe in the next 1 or 2 days.
Yes, yes.
Our colleague will show you about different machines to clean different impurities.
With different functions.
And also we will introduce some producing line, such as soybean and sesame and other such like sunflower detailing. And if you are interested, and we will send you a link, and then you will click the link and welcome to watch our living show. Okay, and also you can you can contact us with contact information under the screen.
In the bottom you can see.
Yeah. Okay.
And also you can contact me, Edward, or my colleague Daniels for some details. We will show you.
Okay. Okay. I think it's time to say goodbye to our customers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Thank you for your watching.
Yeah. Thank you.
See you next time.
Yeah. See you next time.
Okay.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.